Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Sighted. This is BGFH, and I'm back for another iOS Low Vision Spotlight video. This time we're looking at a game called Into the Dead, which is a game I just learned about the other day, just checking my YouTube feed and saw, a couple interesting videos on some mobile game recommendations, watched a couple of them, and you know what, this one looks okay. And yeah, it's actually kind of fun. So, Into the Dead is another endless runner. Yeah, I know there's about 18 gazillion of these things around. I like the vibe of this one though, just the whole presentation. It just makes it feel a bit different than a lot of the other ones. We've got a lot of like left to right ones, or even like a couple like third person. Was it like Temple Run? Haven't done a video on any of those, but there's tons of these endless runners. But this one is a first-person endless runner, and you are trying to run and evade zombies. So, if you aren't sick of zombies yet, and you want another game to play that has them, but maybe something a little different, Into the Dead. Here we go. I am playing this on my iSlab, my iPad Pro. Crank it up just a little bit there for you. So you got your title screen here. We'll play. And we have apparently different... So I'm guessing I have to complete enough missions to unlock these other areas. If I tap on them, what happens? Okay, nothing. They're locked. But let's go into the first one here, and I'll kind of show you. So here are some of our kind of mission objectives that we have. Let's see, what do we got to do? Get to... Okay. Get 2 perks in one run. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. So I mean, the text, if you're reading it on a tablet, isn't too bad. It might be a little bit small. On the iPad Pro, I find it's just readable for me. It's actually not too terrible. Some of the text there is a little bit small, but I like the contrast on a lot of things, so it's definitely better than some of the games that I've tried to play. So what we're looking at here now is, depending on the money that you have, your currency, of course, you've got your money, and then you have your kind of gold currency up in the upper right-hand corner. You have your armory, which we'll go up to in a minute, in your upper left. But then you have your list of kind of items that you can equip if you have enough money to use. So I could start with a weapon. I could, the little fast runner thing. I can basically get a quick start and avoid some of the, the early stuff, kind of like you jump ahead a little bit. I'm just going to play from the beginning. I'm not going to activate anything. Alright, that can't be good. Alright, zombies everywhere. And we are running. Now, when you start the game for the first time, you actually are given the choice of multiple control schemes. Now, you can use virtual buttons, which I generally don't care for. Something this straightforward and simple, I actually chose the tilt controls. To kind of, I just lean left and right, or kind of move left and right. Occasionally you will see some power-ups in the world. They're big glowy things. I'll try to point some out when I see them. And I'm just trying to run forward. He's running automatically at set speed. Oh! Ooh, okay, I bumped into him, but okay, here we go. Here's a power-up. Give me weapon. Oh, no. Okay, I got... Where did I get there? Okay, boom. Hey, I got an objective. Sweetness. Alright. Oh, dude. Okay, cool. We got dog. Oh, God. That's... Shh. Hold on. Getting a little rough out here. Alright. Yeah, kill him, doggy. Good job. Good boy. That was a perk that I enabled, apparently, in the armory when I was digging around a little bit earlier. Oh! Okay. Hey. Okay, we're moving through the forest. No! Okay, we're gonna jump this fence. I like the whole, vision bob thing, like when you're doing a certain, really you get bumped by a zombie, or if you, oh boy, that's yeah, that's bad. Or if you like have to jump a fence, you know, you don't just look forward. It kind of does that like vaulting kind of animation in first person. So I really like the way they do that. So we completed more mission objectives. Ooh, excellent, it says. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I don't want to connect my account to anything right now. One thing I will say is I really wish, could we at least decide on a standard for where to put a close button in a window? I know they're purposely moving things and like making them different sizes so that it's harder to figure out where to click on. They want you to click on the button. They want you to click on their, rate this app, or here's another app that you might like, or connect with Facebook or Game Center or what have you. But it's just obnoxious. Like, in Windows, I know that the close button is going to be in the upper right. Sometimes on these apps, it's in the upper right. Sometimes it's in the upper left. Sometimes it blends into the actual text of the background or a graphic. Sometimes it's a big icon or a small icon, and it's just one of those minor things that is really annoying to me. So now, okay, here we go again. So we're trying to advertise another game. Okay, it's in the upper left again. See, sometimes they keep them in the upper left, upper right. It's just really obnoxious. Okay, let's do it one more time. And this time we're going to start with a gun. And we'll start with a head start. So that's what that runner icon does there. Boom. Okay, now we're going to start with a horde right away. And a weapon. You see up in the upper middle, too, that tells you how much ammo I have. Now, typically, I don't like to waste my ammo right away. I like to kind of wait for, like, oh, crap, I can't run left or right enough. Like, right there, I could kind of get rid of that guy. But I want to try to go for gaps and save my ammo for when I really need it. Let's veer to the left here between these trees. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of, what? Oh, God, no. What was that Left 4 Dead episode? Blood Harvest? It's kind of got those trees and fog. Not quite the same, but, like you had the cornfield and stuff like that. But just kind of reminds me of this just really dark and ominous, foggy thing trying to outrun zombies and... Yeah. Just kind of a neat deal. Oh, yeah, that's not good. I knew I was going to get caught by one of those. Munch, munch, munch. Not bad. Not a terrible run. All right, mission complete. Huzzah, right? Okay. 150 gold. Nice. Okay, so now we get new objectives. Let's take a peek at the armory. I'll show you what that is like. So across the top here you have some tabs. And I can choose between like different weapons or... let's see. Base sets, so I guess this is a combination maybe of other categories I haven't fully looked into some of this stuff, but real money, it's just, and the thing is I don't know how many of these are, actual consumable, like, I know I've talked a lot about microtransactions, and I think I haven't really explained it clearly, like, I don't mind paying the occasional thing if I really like a game, especially if it's free. But where it really sucks is you're paying real money for a consumable in-game item. Like, I guess if you're paying for, like, let's say a car in a racing game, where you always are going to have access to that car in the future, that's one thing. not my favorite, but that's one thing. But if you're paying for, oh, I'm going to pay for an extra bit of ammo, or I'm going to buy I'm going to spend $2 on a couple of med packs. I hate that, because you're using it and then boom, and then it's just wanting you to buy them over and over and over again. And especially where I haven't played this game enough to really know if it is kind of a pay-to-win thing to unlock those other areas. But the thing is that some games you have this vicious cycle of you have to almost buy these items over and over if you actually want to progress far enough to unlock some of the later game content. So I'm not going to harp on it anymore. I know I talk about this all the time, especially with iOS games, but I know that's the way it is, and I'm hoping they figure out something that is actually fairly agreeable to us in the future. But across the top here, we've got weapons I can upgrade or I can buy. Looks like they're real money, $2.99. Gives some stats on them. You get your different. So I got the pistol right now. Not a bad gun, but we got all kinds of stuff I can unlock. And I'm guessing the way that these work is like you don't necessarily start with them, but these are, once you unlock them, you'll find them in the world as you're running. Zombies? Okay. Okay. Yeah, no. We're going to leave those alone right now. So I guess you can buy different packs of those. Now here's the dogs. Remember when I got that power up in the first run that I did? Apparently I have this one equipped here, and that's what I was unlocking. So those are actually kind of helpful. They can kind of help. So that's kind of ooh, wow. Ooh. Got a big little wolf looking guy there. Cool. $2. Well, yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I really do wish I could just. This is a game that I kind of like. Like if I could just spend like $5 and just own it, I would love that. Let's see. What else do we got across the top here? All right. Well, let's just back out of here. Oh, cancel. What did I click on by accident? Loading. Did my app crash? That would be cute. Apparently it wanted me to pay for something, or I thought the back button was in the upper left and I just tapped it. I didn't really look. So it's partly my fault. Let me go close it. Open it one more. Come on, we'll open it one more time, and I'll do maybe 1 or 2 more runs. There's not really a whole lot to talk about. The game itself is actually fairly straightforward. It's an endless runner. And you got your control schemes, you got your items you can equip at the beginning. Again, I'm just going to start fresh so that basically I can, wrap up the video here, maybe 1 or 2 more runs, and then we'll call it. While we're finishing up here, I'm just trying to think if there's anything I didn't mention about the game. Like I said, visually, I like the art style. It's pretty easy to see. Like the zombies stand out from the background and everything. I like how the power-ups, like they're really shiny, and you can see them right like that, right there, like really, really far away, so you can start to aim at them. Ooh, ho 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 ho! Yeah. Oh wait, what? Oh, damn it all! Okay, you had to hold down the button. I just tapped it. Okay. No, man, I wanted to. Oh. That was a epic fail on my part. Sorry, guys. Let's try that again. I like a chainsaw. I'm sure it runs out of gas. But, yeah, I mean, it's easy to see, even from a low vision perspective. I could probably even, except for memorizing like where some of the buttons are and stuff for buying some of the upgrades. Oh, there's a thing over there. I don't think I can get it. Nope. I could probably even play this largely on my phone and be okay. Let me see if I can find another power-up. Oh man, that so sucks I didn't get to use that chainsaw. And it was my fault. It was totally my fault. But yeah, while we're finishing up here, hopefully I'll do another round or two, see if I can get another cool weapon. But yeah, as I'm recording this, middle of January, it is, like, I think the high today was 9 above 0. And yesterday, like, the high was 3. It's supposed to be even windy tomorrow, and like for you southerner people who really aren't used to the cold weather or don't really know, the temperature is really only one thing. The part that really sucks about this time of year right now is, yeah, that is the temperature, but then you have to also factor in the wind chill, which basically the temperature, 32 degrees, let's say, we'll just take freezing point, you know, degrees Fahrenheit, of course. But, you know, you take... Oh, really? I dodged the one and get bumped into the other. Ah, you suck. Alright, we'll try it again. Alright, close the stupid ad. And go. So, yeah, I mean, like, 32 degrees can feel very, very different if you have no wind versus, you know, a lot of wind this time of year. Like, I can even go, you know, 0 degrees, a little below 0. Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, it sucks. You got to bundle up. But it's generally not too bad, like if I wait for the bus or something. But, you know, yeah, if, you know, 32 degrees with a, let's say, 25 mile an hour wind is a whole different ball game, and it feels like 20 degrees colder. Yeah, okay, here we go. Now we're going to have fun. Excellentness. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, my God, you run out of that ammo or that fuel quick. Holy crap. Okay. Wow. I mean, I held the button down, but that was just like 3 seconds worth of kill time there. I wanted to at least, like, you know, run through a little bit of a horde. And it also takes a second to fire up, so you really got to time that well. Let's do one more. But yeah, temperature, like where I am right now, it is not nice outside. Like, I really, during the weekends even, like, I will try to plan it where I don't have to go out. Like this last weekend, I didn't go out at all. Even waiting for the bus is not really fun. I said when your highs are like 0, or like when I was going to watch the Vikings game yesterday, and the high, you know, it finally broke 0 like toward the fourth quarter of the game yesterday, and yeah, it's rough. And even inside, you know, the bad part about having a sliding door in your apartment, even with the storm windows, it is still wicked cold. So, you know, yeah, there's still a bit of a draft, and it still kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm sitting here with the old nice fuzzy blanket on just because it's, like I said, freaking cold in here. And I have and the heater on, and I walked right into that, couldn't sidestep in time. So yeah, you know, you got to see a chainsaw, you got to see a gun. I'm sure you're going to get, like, you know, shotguns and all kinds of cool weapons later on that you're going to be able to choose from and get. Once you choose them, I'm sure they'll become available as sort of random power-ups in the environment. But yeah, that is Into the Dead. Kind of a different take, first-person take, and a zombie version of your Endless Runner. If you haven't had enough zombies by now, or if you haven't had enough endless runners or both by now, there you go. The game is free. Of course, you're going to have your maybe micro and not so micro transactions. So, yeah, for free, I think it's still like if it's something that sounds interesting, give it a shot. It's doesn't cost you anything. I can't speak to what the progression is like later on. Like if you're going to have to start buying some of these consumables or some of these real money upgrades because they'll gate it. It'll be too hard without it. I don't know if that's going to be the case. It wouldn't surprise me, but for free you can at least get some enjoyment out of it. And the core mechanics are simple and they're fun, and they are perfectly playable on a touch screen. So yeah, that's Into the Dead, available now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79. And until next time, I will talk to you guys again later.